It's the guys like a Nintendo cartridge. If we're not working properly, you take us out, blow us, and stick it in. It's the Poddamn Idiotz Podcast.
Space is the final frontier. Then this is just the pit stop at the rest area that is near.
It's a Poddamn Idiotz Podcast. 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 In your ear.
In your ear.
Pod. Poddamn it. Poddamn it. Poddamn Idiotz Podcast.
Poddamn Idiotz.
Poddamn it.
From the Henplex Studios in Battle Creek, Michigan, the Red Room in Spadeland, Jazzland in Tennessee, and the Scorpion Room in San Marcos, Texas, this is the Poddamn Idiotz Podcast.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 38 of the Poddamn Idiotz Podcast. As you notice, we're all four back together again. So, Jazz is back from his snipe hunt. Rick is back from being suspended for indecent exposure. Jay Hizzle's back from going to the Arch in St. Louis. And I never leave. I sit right here 24/7. I am Texas.
Thank God we're not seeing the sores on your ass.
Must be a really comfortable chair.
I sleep here.
Does it have like a hole in it for the bathroom?
Don't ask about my bucket to the left.
Oh, a bucket. Okay.
That wouldn't be a bad idea,
Paper
actually.
or something.
I guess that's better than the bedpan.
Ooh, wow.
All right, boys. How's your week's been? We'll start with Mr. Snipe Hunter himself, Jazz.
Yes. I actually got one, boys. I've got him. He's right here. I've got him right here.
What is it?
Eduardo!
No.
Eduardo! Why? Ah!
Let me tell you something. He was some good eating. Man, he was good. Mashed potatoes. Oh, he was fantastic.
Did you make jerky?
Nope, just delicious.
I'm gonna fucking kill Billy Bob.
Outside of that, there was a trip to Nashville with the kiddos. Annabella, I took her for her birthday weekend where she got her nails done, her hairs did, all that stuff, good stuff.
That's exciting.
So we actually stayed in the executive suite of the at the Gaylord hotel that they have over there, Opryland. So
Gaylord M. Fokker?
It was nice just to go and chill and relax for a little while. So get away from the house and enjoy just kind of chilling out. So
Awesome. Sounds like a really fun birthday for her.
yes, she absolutely loved it. So hopefully we'll do it again here soon is my plan. Get this coronavirus stuff because they literally shut Nashville down over there. It's kind of eerie.
Good deals on the hotel over there since now.
Oh well, I actually have a crap ton of Marriott points, and yes, I did get all those Marriott points back. Jerks.
You did?
Yes, I did.
Nice.
I did get every one of them back. I just had to really twist their arm and whatnot, but I finally got it back. But yeah, it's been a week. We've been, like I said, kids are back in school again. They started. They started a week before. I'm losing track of time again. This feels like 2020 all over again. It's going to go real slow the first 4 months, and then boom, it's going to be the end of the year. So outside of that, I'm still breathing here and kicking along. So I do have a guest coming. He should be here momentarily. So he'll be here for my segment.
Nice.
Outside of that, I'm done.
Were you supposed to?
I don't know. We have some
Boxes you
ominous
sent us?
packages here that you sent us.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about the packages. Sorry. Go ahead and open them and pull out one that's in the package. I sent all three of these a gift this week.
Yeah, we got a gift from Jazzland.
Let's see what they got.
I'm excited to see. I'm just opening my box. I'm not even looking. I'm going to pull something out. What is this? Ooh, I think it's a bag of something. Oh, wow.
What'd you guys get?
It's white cheddar Cheeto Puffs.
I got a buttload of Pringles.
Once you pop, the fun don't stop.
I tried to get the original bag of Lay's, but they come in like this giant party size, and they had like 50 of them in a box. And I said, "No way am I buying that."
Oh my gosh!
Thank you, Jazz.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome. Rick inspired me when he said he couldn't find those Packy chips anymore, so I figured why not.
Well, I guess
Go
I'll
ahead, Rick, eat one on camera.
Eating this show.
And he will too. So keep you guys full during the show.
And you know what else?
Multiple chip challenge.
There you go.
Something else amazing just happened a minute ago. I was finishing up my water, and I threw it all the way across the room, and I actually got it right into the recycling.
Well,
This never happens.
Since you're talking, how was your week?
Oh yeah, so the week's been really, really good. So, I've spent the last 3 days down in St. Louis, Missouri, at the Amstar Casino for training. So they usually, when they do our training in St. Louis each quarter, it's at this casino.
Training in the casino.
It was good training. I don't really do much gambling. I'll watch my dad as he plays games and loses hundreds of dollars, but I can't stomach it. He wins sometimes too. I want to make that clear. However, Stacy, who runs our office, I've never seen someone so good at slots. Like every time she goes, she can just win money off of slots. And so she was down the tables, and then she's like, "I'm gonna go play slots." And someone's like, "Where'd she go?" I'm like, "Well, she went to her ATM, the slot machine." Comes back with like a couple $100. I'm like, "Are you serious?" I don't know how she does it.
It's luck. I don't know how that. I don't know.
But and then training went well. I love the I like the rooms there, and the bathrooms they have in the hotel rooms are huge. But the TV in the bathroom wasn't working this time, and I was disappointed because I like to watch TV in the bathroom, and it's not something I get to do that often. But
yeah, but don't you own one of these, a cell phone?
Yeah, but it's just not the same.
It's a screen that plays videos. Same thing.
It's all fun and games until you accidentally smear shit on your phone.
That wouldn't be good. But training was awesome. Learned a lot. Had a great time, and then had safe travels, which is really good. Let's see. Earlier in the week, just work and stuff. So, but yeah, everything's going well, and now I think I have quite a few weeks, no training or anything, just getting down to business. So,
You hear that, ladies? He's down to clown.
not 100% sure what that means, but Rick, what do you got?
Well, not a whole lot happened. As I'm enjoying the tingling from this ghost pepper chip inside my mouth. Been a lot of work, basically, and then they finally got the suspension for my truck, so I'm hoping by the end of this week, coming up, I will have my truck back.
They're taking forever to get that done.
Dude, they just got the suspension in,
and
I want to say Wednesday.
I can kind of see why, because of the scarcity of the parts being made because of COVID.
It took forever, and then they were like, "Yeah, we gotta get a tow truck to drag it into the bay." I was like, "Man, I fucked up that thing bad." So, thank God for insurance, right?
Yeah,
That's what it's there for. We paid a ton of money to it.
Yeah,
ton of money.
But other than that, I've just been hanging out with the kids. Been watching some BattleBots. It's been inspiring me. I want to build a robot at some point.
That sounds like fun.
We know what you would end up doing with that robot, though, so that wouldn't be a good idea. You'd end up like Howard Wolowitz on The Big Bang Theory with a robot hand stuck on your penis.
He'd build a robot and have a vacuum attached to it.
Super sucker.
I thought they make those. Aren't they like the?
Just stop. You're not gonna make it any better for yourself.
Yeah.
No, I want to build like a BattleBot, like with a saw or a flipper or something. I think that'd be cool. But man, those things are expensive. Like just to make a simple one's like $400 unless you're like making like a really small one. But I think it'd be something. I think it'd be something fun to do. I've always wanted to try something like that. So
Sometimes big things come in small packages.
This is true.
And
as
it's
long
not
as
the
it's working
size.
properly.
It's not
Oh,
the
you're
size
talking
of
about like
the,
a memory foam mattress because it comes in that small little box, but then you open it up and as soon as you rip the plastic open, it just goes and then it becomes this huge mattress. It's so comfortable too. I get what you're saying. Anyway, keep going.
Lord Jesus, help me. Other than that, just been working on some stuff for the podcast. Couple weeks here, I'm hoping to start my new segment. So that's what we got going on. Texas.
Oh, the new segment.
There's a new segment.
this.
How was
Oh, yeah,
your
Texas.
week?
What's happening?
My week's been all right. I worked all of last weekend. I worked every day this week. I found out yesterday that starting either today or tomorrow, depending on when this drops, either Monday or Tuesday, I'll be working a different shift for about 3 to 4 weeks just to help out the night guys, which sucks a little, but it makes me look good with the bosses that I'm willing to help out. So
What shift are you working?
10 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Oh, okay.
It's
Instead of
not too bad.
Instead of the normal 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. So
Okay.
the reason I was quick to say I would do it is because I'd be able to wake up my daughter in the morning, put her on the bus, and I'd still be able to tuck her in at night. So
Yep, that's important. My kids, they won't go to sleep until I tuck them in.
yeah,
That's
so
that's one of the whole reasons I wanted first, just so that way I could be able to spend more time with them and not be tired all the fucking time.
I ask my kids when I'm tired and grumpy.
which means I actually get to start sleeping in a little bit more, which is nice.
Catch up on them Z's.
And I just got a nice delivery of Pringles from my friend Jess. So my week's been fantastic.
Like
Have the fun.
I said, I try to get everybody's favorite because let you know that I actually listen to the podcast when I'm not there.
So were you listening to it on the audio?
I did both. I watched the video at work. Well, no, I did not watch it at work. I did not watch anything at work. I
Might need
actually
to edit that out.
I listened. I really didn't watch it at work. If I did watch it, I watched it on my lunch break or after hours. So, 15 minutes after work. But I watched it and I listened to it on the radio. I mean, the Colorado on the radio. So
We're on the radio.
well, I mean, technically it is the radio
Would that be a surprise?
because my truck has no CD player. It has anything, and the only thing you can play is either XM, the actual physical radio, or connected to your phone. That's
I was gonna say, I think the only radio we could be on is XM with how raunchy we get sometimes.
Yeah, I agree with that. Well, and then my segment's probably going to get us kicked off the air. So
Raunchy.
Yeah, you'll get us banned by Mark Zuckerberg.
yeah, Mark Zuckerberg will ban us. So
I don't know. He hasn't banned us yet, and I was pretty scatheful last week.
yeah, you were, and you did well on. I might add on that segment. By the way, that was beautiful, Mr. Carlton. So too bad
Who's ready
he's no
for
longer
some-
here.
Who's ready for some news?
Wait, what about Rick? Oh no, he did his segment. Never mind.
Yeah. How can you forget about Rick?
Suspension. He talked about it. Never mind.
I mean, I can go back in time.
Don't judge me. Don't
Sometimes I
judge me.
wish I could.
It feels like 2020 all over again.
Back time.
Why not? Larry King died. It's already started.
Possible
Yeah.
as it may seem.
He
I
was
know.
old as dirt already. It's okay that he passed away. He lived a successful, fulfilling life. Now, if somebody in the age of 40 or whatever passed away that was famous, then it would be 2020 again.
Or Betty White. If she goes, this sucks.
But still,
Because we riot.
If she goes after this podcast, I'm blaming you, Jazz.
No, don't you dare blame me.
2020 started taking away a legend. Now another legend has died. But you're right. This is a little different because he
Of course,
is a lot older.
Hank Aaron passed away too. So.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I guess all these famous legends are getting really old. That's
That's
part
what
of it.
happens when you get older, when you grow up. That's why kids, if you're listening, which I hope you are not,
Circle of
growing up's a trap.
Or if you're a rapper, you die in your early 20s, but they're just on the wrong drugs because look at all the old rockers. They're still alive.
They were just trying to turn their life around. They were
And
just trying to
Snoop.
turn
Don't
their life
forget
around. They
Snoop.
were inspiring a rapper, trying to turn their life around.
Yeah, because all these 23-year-old rappers are dying, but you still got Keith Richards out there. You still got Mick Jagger, so rappers are on the wrong drugs.
Look, I've got a saying. Keith Richards, there could be an atomic bomb hit every inch of this earth, and Keith Richards is going to be here, and he's going to go see the cocker and say, I smoked your uncle, right? So that's just Keith Richards. He's going to be around for a long time.
Okay, for the record, though, not all the rappers are doing that. Snoop Dogg is still alive and well. Look how old that motherfucker is. So
look how much. But he just
he just does the weed.
I know, but he's smart about it. You know what I'm saying?
Him and Willie Nelson are like best friends.
And Martha Stewart.
That's kind of funny. But anyways, continue.
Boom, boom, boom.
News, Jay Hizzle.
It's time for some news. All right, guys. So there's some downsides to living close to an airport, especially like Chicago O'Hare.
The noise.
There's a lot of downsides.
The
Guys in jetpacks.
Jetpacks.
Authorities in Chicago confirmed that a wheel fell off a small plane over the city and landed in the front yard of a resident's home. Now, let's just say that this resident was very lucky that it didn't land on him, because I'm pretty sure that would have been bad. So a single-engine PC-12 plane was noticed shooting off sparks as it landed Thursday evening at Chicago O'Hare. After it safely came to a stop, officials noted the landing gear assembly from the left side of the aircraft was missing. Uh-oh. And apparently the police, meanwhile, were responding in the Jefferson Park neighborhood to reports of airplane landing gear falling off in a residential area. Neighbors said the wheel made a loud noise as it crashed to the ground in the resident's front yard between the house and another home. But no one was injured by the wheel, and there was no reports of property damage. So, that was a disaster avoided.
Well,
the FAA is going to investigate, because that should not be happening. Wheels shouldn't be falling off of planes. That's very rare, especially with how often they're supposed to be looked at and stuff.
Well, that just goes to show you the wheels on the bus go round and round, but the airplanes do not.
Oh, this one's interesting. Out of Oklahoma. I mean, some of these Congress people in these states must just be bored or something. But an Oklahoma state representative introduced a bill that would establish a hunting season for one of the state's most infamous species, Bigfoot. Seriously?
Me?
They're going jazz hunting.
I think
Don't go to Oklahoma.
Okay, I'll
introduced a bill to the state legislature that would call an Oklahoma Wildlife Commission to designate a Bigfoot hunting season. Municipal 8 has been the subject of numerous sightings in southern Oklahoma for years, and the region hosts an annual Bigfoot festival or fans of the cryptid. But I don't know.
Let me guess.
What?
They're hunting Jazz because of what he did to Eduardo, and the person who introduced the bill was Eduardo's other cousin, Gary.
Oh, they want to make money off of this. The Oklahoma Wildlife Conservation Commission shall make rules establishing a Bigfoot hunting season. The commission shall set annual season dates and create any necessary hunting licenses and fees. If the bill's passed, it'll take effect November 1st of this year. Seriously, you really want people going out there armed with guns hunting something that doesn't exist? Meaning then they're going to see anything that looks like a Bigfoot and shoot at it, which could just be a person. And also, if Bigfoot was real, is that really the first thing you want to do is shoot it?
For the record, in Washington, it is illegal to shoot and kill Bigfoot.
Is it?
Yes.
So Bigfoot probably should go to Washington if Bigfoot's hanging out in Oklahoma.
All right. So you hear that, Harry? If you need to, go to Washington. They won't shoot you there. It's illegal.
I mean, if anything, you'd want to capture the Bigfoot, but not shoot it. I don't know.
Are you talking about Washington, D.C. or Washington, the state?
Washington State.
The state.
Hey, look,
no one wants to go to that hellhole.
It doesn't matter as long as you bag it.
All right, let's look at some Guinness World Records.
I have a feeling there might be another scathing bite me coming towards you in the direction of Guzzlebird.
Whoa, this was kind of cool. The goalkeeper for a professional soccer team in Britain broke a Guinness World Record by kicking a goal from 105 yards away. No way. Tom King, the goalkeeper for Newport County, kicked the ball from his own 6-yard box during Wednesday League 2 game against Cheltenham Town, and the ball was carried down the field by the wind until it sped past the opposing goalie into the goal. Oh my, because you know how like the goalies are way far out when the ball's on the other end? This goalkeeper kicked the ball so hard that, and the wind took it, that it went over the head of the other goalie and went in. He scored from his own side. That is amazing.
That's nothing. Those nets are huge. I would love to see a goalie with another goalie in the other net score a goal. Not going to happen.
He was there. There was a goalkeeper. He was just far out of the box.
Okay. You didn't hear what I said. I said that look at their nets. They're huge.
Yeah.
I would like to see a hockey goalie try that with another goalie in net.
Oh, that's very different. Yeah. But I mean,
actually, wait a minute. Has that not? I thought that happened before.
Goalies have scored goals
with
on
empty
nets. Yeah. But that's still crazy. That's a crazy feat. So I'm impressed. That's awesome.
I'm not that impressed.
Seriously? To kick the ball from one end of the field all the way to the other over the goalie's head into the net?
Actually, for the record, Martin Brodeur is the only one to score against another goalie.
Did he actually score against another goalie?
Yes, he did.
All right, I'll believe you on that one.
I'm questioning if it was something where he was the last New Jersey player.
He scored against Danny Ellis of the Nashville Predators.
Well, there you go.
I'll look at that later, though. I got more news.
Was it? Hang on. It may not have been the Predators. Hang on.
A musician plays box drum for over 25 hours for new Guinness World Record.
Ugh.
Canadian, eh? He set the Guinness World Record when he played the Cajun, Cajon, also known as a box drum, for 25 hours, 42 minutes, and 34 seconds. Well, he's in Saskatchewan. They're kind of bored up there, so thought, might as well play this drum for 25 hours. So he probably was wearing Depends or something.
Bang, bang, bang the drum. That or he had a bucket to the left.
He said some slow, some fast songs. It is some top 40 stuff, some traditional Celtic music, some gospel. I really try to mix and match. So
yes, it was Martin Brodeur against Danny Ellis of the Hurricanes. And for the record, the goalie was not in the goal, but he was on the ice. And per the NHL rule, as long as the goalie is on the ice in any form or fashion with pads, he's considered as part of the game.
Okay. So he still scored into an empty net, though.
The goalie was there. Goalie's on the ice per the NHL rules.
All right. He scored an empty net that the goalie had vacated.
Okay, moving on.
That's funny.
I didn't mean to start a debate.
All right. This is kind of funny. A British man said he spent $400 to have a veterinarian examine his dog's limp. But it turned out the canine was just imitating his owner who had broken his ankle and was limping in a cast.
The dog developed a pimp limp.
Can you imagine? There's a video on Facebook showing the dog hopping next to him as he walks with the use of his crutch. And, he thought something was wrong with the dog, so $400 on x-rays and stuff. And, yep, nothing was wrong. The dog is just imitating him. He sees his owner limping, so he's trying to do the same thing as his owner. It's kind of funny. And last but not least, I haven't even read this one yet, but Ric Spade sent this to me. A California man who told police that the coronavirus pandemic left him afraid to fly has been arrested on charges that he hid in a secured area at Chicago O'Hare International Airport for 3 months. Wow. He was charged for felony criminal trespass to a restricted area in the airport. I'm in a misdemeanor theft after he was arrested Saturday. I'm just surprised that he was able to hide in some place for 3 months and no one actually found him.
Well, they made a movie about it.
Well, this one was based on the coronavirus. You're thinking of The Terminal, I think.
The Terminal was something about the countries having an argument against each other.
And as soon as he walked,
Tom Hanks got stuck at the airport.
Yeah, because as soon as he walked out, he was going to get arrested. So he stayed in the airport the entire time.
Yep, I think it was almost a year, wasn't it?
Something like that.
Guy was pretty resourceful too in the movie. So.
Oh, interesting. He actually stole someone's badge too.
That's why I got put trespassing.
2 United Airline employees found him and asked him for ID, and he lowered his mask and showed a badge that belonged to an operations manager at the airport that had reported his badge missing in late October. So obviously they called the police, took him into custody. He was scared to go home due to COVID. Why would you hide in an airport? That'd even be more scary, you would think.
That's the worst part to hide. Worst place.
Of all airports? Oh my gosh. Jail was probably nice compared to being there.
Yeah, but think about how busy downtown Chicago could be. He probably was like, no, I'm not going there either.
He'll get off. He'll get off on a sanity plea because he's paralyzed with fear.
This is it is Illinois, I guess, but they're not as easy of a state to get off of as like Oregon or Washington. But and that
I don't know.
That is the news. As far as sports go, the Detroit Red Wings. Let's see. Since we last did our podcast, they unfortunately lost the other night to Chicago. Although they have 5 players out due to COVID, and if they lose more, they could potentially have tomorrow's game postponed, which hopefully doesn't happen.
What are they, 1-3 right now?
No, they are 2-3.
2-3.
They're winning every other game so far, even though they can never have the same lineup.
Don't get me started on that. The Predators got blew out last night.
I do find it funny that they've lost every game that Thomas Greiss has started by only scoring 3 goals in 3 games. Yet Bernier has started 2 games and has gotten like 6 goals of assistance.
7 goals, I think he actually. Yeah,
Okay, 7.
I mean, it sucks for Greiss, but again, I
think they're prejudiced against Greiss.
They have so many players out right now, including good players, and it's tough. But they're just gonna have to tough it out. But at least they get Chicago one more time, so there's a chance they can win. They did outplay them the other night by quite a bit. They just lost due to special teams, and Chicago's goalie stood on his head. But it's still nice to have hockey back, even if the Red Wings aren't doing great. But
that's okay. The Golden Knights got whomped yesterday too. Of course, they're 4-1 right now, but I was not expecting that 5-2 loss. So
it happens.
Good days, bad days.
How bad did Nashville get beat by Dallas? I fell asleep.
7-0.
Woo.
Hey, that's not that bad. St. Louis lost to Colorado 8-0.
Here's the deal. They're starting Saros for what do you want to call it? I guess
the game?
Experience. When they should be riding on the back of Pekka at the moment, in my opinion. Saros needs a lot more work.
Well, in all fairness, they weren't going to win that game anyway because they didn't score. I mean, you got to score to win, so you can never blame the goalie when.
Look, my Tennessee Volunteers are right now in a damn dumpster fire. Okay, I don't need any more shots right now.
That was Dallas's first game too.
Yeah, I know. Well, but then again, they've also had more training camp time too.
I'd just say it's a crappy game. They'll be fine. Yeah, I don't think they're going to win 42 games still, but I'm
still holding to it. They do have.
Well, you have to because you made a bet.
I did make a bet, and I still believe in that bet. Whenever it doesn't happen is when I'll stop believing. So
I'm trying to remember which NHL team was playing the other day that they had the goalie that had 1 game and the other person had 646.
Mm-hmm. I don't get that. I really don't. I don't.
In the words, "Don't stop believing."
Nope.
By Journey.
Because I have to, because my Tennessee Volunteers, we're in a damn dumpster fire right now. It is not a good time to be a Tennessee Volunteer right now. Violations, the coaching, the AD situation, it is bad up here in Knoxville. It is bad. We got players leaving left and right in the transfer protocol. Yeah, it
happens sometimes.
Oh, I did forget to mention in my week I started binge watching a new TV show.
What's that?
The Good Doctor.
That is actually a really good show.
I like that show. It's about a guy with autism and savant syndrome who goes to become a surgeon.
Oh, okay. I've heard of that show.
It's actually really good.
That's cool.
And I found out how messed up of a person I am watching that show, but
I don't know if I want to know why.
I don't want to spoil anything for people that might be interested in watching it. So
yeah, I watched the first season and then I started to watch the second with a wife and I stopped.
I'm on season 1 right now, but there was one part where I made myself laugh and I go, "What is wrong with me?"
Oh, okay. All right.
A lot.
Anyone ever had any other news that they want to discuss?
Only sports stuff I got was I guess one of the fighters for the UFC fight tonight, he ended up losing his spot because he broke COVID violations by bringing a guest into the fighter hotel. So he's no longer fighting.
Well, the NHL who'd they find? The
Washington
Capitals.
Capitals.
$100,000. They're taking this crap serious.
Oh,
Yeah.
Columbus Blue Jackets traded Pierre-Luc Dubois
Oh, yeah.
and a
Patrick
draft
Laine,
pick to the
Jets.
Winnipeg Jets for
Yep.
Patrick Laine and some other guy.
Hey, good trade because
So-
Laine and Dubois both wanted out where they were at, so they solved the problem. Both players
Well,
are really good.
And that's things that irritates me because Dubois signed a 2-year agreement and then he goes, I want out too, by the way. Look, why just sign a 2-year agreement then, buddy?
Well,
Yeah.
look at basketball. They do that crap all the time. James Harden signed one last
It was
year,
a
and then they
10-year
fired
it was
his coach, and he cried about it, and then
It
he
was a
got traded.
10-year agreement, wasn't it?
Something like that.
I think it was a coaching issue.
I'm tired of these whiny athletes. Oh, I wasn't included in who the coach was going to be. I wasn't
Same thing
included who the GM was going to be. I don't
Yeah.
want to play here no more.
Same thing went with what's his name, who complained about the coach at Cleveland and got a brand new coach because he
But-
wanted to be the coach, basically.
But you know what? That's
I
okay
won't
though,
speak his
because
name.
the guys that were complaining for hockey, I think the team that traded them gets to keep like 26% of their salary, so it's all good in the end.
That's good. That's a good thing.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
They need to have those clauses in there.
But all right. Well, I guess it is time then for the game of the week. Game of the week. Take it away, Rick.
All right. Well, after I blew Texas's mind last week, I teased.
You
We're
do
gonna play
blow
a new
really
game.
good.
It happens. I teased that we're going to play a new game. So this week, we're going to play some adult-loaded questions. So here's how this is going to work. I got this nice little weird-ass spinner here with some colors on it. And then the white ones are choose. So I'm going to spin it. I'm going to pick a color. I'm going to go with the color that's on one of these cards here. See the little guy there? And that's how it's going to work.
Yes, I think your guest is there.
Yeah, hang on a minute.
Ding dong, hello.
Okay, Bailey.
Yeah, have a seat. Have a seat. Okay. All right.
All right, so I'm going to spin this, and I'm going to pick a card, and I'm going to read the question, and then we're all going to give our answers, okay? We are looking at blue.
Actually, you may want to set that flat.
Yeah, whatever. We're going to do blue anyways.
It's kind of like that spinner.
It's gonna be blue every single time.
It's that spinner that I've seen goes around that says the guy's got like mow the yard, clean the house, clean the garage, and then he's got watch hockey, and he flips it around and it ends up landing on watch hockey every single time.
All right, so here's our blue question. Fellas, who would you love to see enter a wet t-shirt contest?
We're back.
Texas, who would you like to see enter a wet t-shirt contest?
Like in person?
Yeah, like if you're watching a wet t-shirt contest, you name that one person that you would really want to see enter a wet t-shirt contest.
Gal Gadot.
That's a good one. What about you, Jay Hizzle?
I like that one. Then I'll
You can
go.
choose the same one. It's okay.
No, I'll go with Katy Perry.
Are you sure she hasn't been in one already?
She might
I
have.
see it.
I'm gonna go with. This is her name, Kat Dennings from Two Broke Girls.
Oh yeah, that'd be a good one too.
Hey, both of you guys picked girls with big old hooties.
Show enough.
What t-shirt contest?
It's sad that Jay Hizzle had to. It's a wet t-shirt contest. Like he's proving your point.
Hey, that was a good point, though. Should we wait for Jazz to see if he's gonna have a question, or should we go to the next one?
We can just let him. You mean if he's going to answer?
Yeah.
We can just let him answer when he comes back, and we'll continue.
All right, you guys remember wet t-shirt contest then? All right, spinning, and we are on. Oh, I get to choose. So before I pick up the card, I'm gonna choose black. Black. Who is the best role model for men?
Jason Momoa,
Hmm.
he's the actor who played Aquaman. If you didn't know,
Best role model for men. I go with something really controversial.
You go right ahead. You do whatever your little heart desires.
I mean, Justin's really going to disagree with me on this one, but I think he's a good, solid person. Mike Pence.
the question was most role model for men, and Jazz just left again. Oh, there he's back. Who do you got, Rick?
Oh, man. You know what? I'm going to have to go with Dwayne The Rock Johnson just because of all the stuff he does for people.
That's
Jazz?
actually a really good one.
Male
got?
role model.
Ooh, male role model.
Who do you think is the best person to be a male role model
For men.
for men?
Ooh, that's a good question. Ooh.
Also, while you're doing that, you can also think of who you'd want to see in a wet t-shirt contest.
That one's easy. To be 100% honest with you, my wife is that answer, and it's not just because I'm married to her either. So,
She's about 3 feet away from him. If he says anything else, he's gonna get.
No,
smacked
she's
in the back of the
actually not in here, but I don't really. I'm not that type of person to have. I don't know, fetishes about other people. So, anyways, meet point.
You're a good guy, Jazz. You know what? I changed my answer. Jazz is my role model for men.
Seriously though, I just don't have that. I don't know. I don't know. It's just me. And then the role model is going to be for men, like a high profile person.
Doesn't have to be. I just chose you. Are you high profile?
I could be. No. I'm gonna have to say somebody like Dale Earnhardt Jr. to be honest with you. And the reason why I say that is because he admitted that he had some issues with his health, and he didn't hide anything. He's just your all around just average person, and he doesn't really like show it, show that he's, high profile. He never wanted to be high profile. Wanted to be just an average guy that hang around everybody and be cool. So that's my role model.
No, I was thinking I could have gone the religious route and said Jesus, because he's a really good role model. Or
Yes.
friends and family. My dad's a pretty good role model. There's a lot of good role models out there. Anyway, keep on this. Rick, did you get to answer this yet?
I did. I went with
chose
Dwayne
The
The Rock
Rock.
Johnson.
Oh, yeah. And I said that was a good one. Good job. Good job.
All right. And we are on. All right. We get to choose another card. And this time I'm going to let Jay pick. So, Jay Hizzle, black,
Red.
pink, blue, or purple?
Red. So pink. That's closest.
Pink it is. Here's our question. What scandal would make you want to move away from your neighborhood?
What's like
Registered sex offenders in my neighborhood.
That's a good one.
Good one.
like a
Like
murder?
the most registered sex, like the area with the most concentrated sex offenders in the area.
Yes, like if Biden moved into my area.
That's true. I'd move out too.
Or like if there was a scandal like of a person moves in my neighborhood who's a scandal with stealing cars and items and breaking into houses. I will not be happy about that.
This door.
No one will be happy about that.
This portal.
Rick owns his house. He's not moving for nothing.
Get up.
It's true. Although I would be a little upset if there was a whorehouse that was next door just because of the kids. Except
No,
for when
because
they're not here.
that's where you'd spend all your money.
That's when they're not here.
Go away, 'cause you can keep it.
Jazz, did you?
Mine would be too, either Buffalo Bill or Hannibal Lecter lived in my neighborhood. I'd beat the crap out of here in a heartbeat.
Cannibalism. Got it.
Get it.
All right. Spinny, spin, spin. And we are landing on black. Here's our question, gentlemen. In what area of your life are you submissive?
Work.
I mean,
Have to be. You can't really stand and be I know everything. Look at you
Well,
fired.
I mean, I do know everything. My boss even told me so. That's why he asked me to assist training the night guys. So I was submissive in actually doing that. So
I guess work's a good one. Or like when law to law enforcement, I respect them, and if they ask me to do something, I'll do it.
Pick up that can, citizen.
I
I
With your
shouldn't have been
butt
living in the
cheeks.
first place.
I'm gonna have to go with my kids because I try to be strict, but usually I just cave in and let them give whatever they want. So
that's a good one too.
There's nothing in this world when I walk in on after work and my daughter says, "Daddy," and gives me the hug. She can ask for anything at that moment.
Did she know that?
No, don't tell her.
She doesn't watch
No.
this, does she?
No, don't tell her.
Okay.
all right, I spun while you guys were having that little discussion. It's on choose. So Jazz, choose between pink, black, purple, or blue.
Blue.
All right. What always catches your eye?
Oh, I can think of a couple things.
Cars actually. It's more of my ear though with a car, but it's mostly it's a car or I'm gonna sound like a sap again, but it's my wife that actually catches my eye a lot of times too. So
Sorry, I couldn't resist.
she still makes fun of me for that, by the way, all the time. Sorry, I gotta order pizza for the kiddos.
Ooh, pizza.
You gotta ask them what they want. If they want
You
Domino's,
just caught Jay Hizzle's attention.
Is that what catches your eye there, pizza there, Billy Bob?
Oh, I also agree with cars because I'll be like driving down the road or doing something else. I'm like, oh, look at that. It's so beautiful.
Yes, he will.
Same.
I can vouch for that.
I can stand
Same,
on the front porch and listen to them get on it and hear at the red light. And I can almost tell you what kind of car it is. It's nice.
I mean, I'm not married, so I don't feel bad saying this. But, you know, when you see an attractive girl, you'll get your attention for sure.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about, mister. Hey, Josh, go hang over with those girls doing yoga so I can take a picture.
They caught my attention. And then, like,
Hey,
airplanes.
Josh, do you see that girl doing yoga over there by the Griffith Observatory? Go stand by her so I can take a picture.
Why did I ask you to stand by her? So like, oh yeah, I get it. Because then it looked like I was taking a picture of you, but I wasn't. All right, that's pretty smart of me. Good job.
I'm going with the booty. It's usually the booty.
Booty?
I mean, the booty. The booty.
like
booty.
a girl or anyone, an animal. Like, whoa, that Saint Bernard has a nice butt.
Oh yeah, let me tell you. That one time I saw that penguin's ass, I was just like, oh man. No, nice girl's butt. Sometimes it's the cleavage. Sometimes it's the eyes. Like that.
Okay.
It makes
Well-
me think of Dumb and Dumber. Whoa, look at the buns on that.
Yeah, he must work
Must
out. Well, let's see. An attractive female, a car, something shiny just catches my attention. I think I have some ADD because I just see something shiny. I'm like, oh, shiny.
And my answers are not reflective because I'm some kind of sap. It's just the way I choose to live.
You know what else catches my eye?
We weren't
Explosions.
picking. We're not picking on you. It's okay.
I know. I just want other people to know that I'm not some pushover sap that says, "Oh, it's always my wife." Eee. No, you still stand up, still be the man of the marriage. But I mean, don't get me wrong. I still look. I mean, all guys look, but I don't have the desire to continue to fantasize. It's just not in my brain.
As I was once told, just because you're on a diet doesn't mean you can't look at the menu.
Exactly. That's exactly correct.
Spin. Hey, Texas, you get to pick a color because it keeps
Purple.
on landing on choose. Purple it is.
Perfect shade of purple.
Okay, I'm gonna ask the pizza expert for a minute. How many pizzas should I order for 3 adults and 4 kids?
3 adults, are you all really hungry?
I'm average.
So let's see. So for 3
Jazz, at almost 7 foot tall, you're anything
many-
but average, sir.
and how many kids?
3. 2 girls and a boy.
I say
Wow.
3.
Well, if you're buying all the same toppings, then I'd go with 3. I won't lie to you. I buy a pizza apiece for me and my kids. So,
Okay. Always order too much.
That's
So
not
do I. Don't feel bad.
leftovers.
There's a-
But I at least do 3.
all right. Here's our question. Let's see how wrong we are, because I'm sure there's at least one female listener that's going to tell us that we're wrong. What do you think the number one feature women look for in men?
I tell you which one they all say on dating sites, and it's all a bunch of shit.
Their smile.
A sense of humor.
I thought it was a
None of
physical
those.
attribute. I was gonna smile.
I will tell you what a female's actual is. A criminal record.
The higher the criminal record, the better your chances are.
Hey ladies, I got a speeding ticket. Oh yeah. I go fast.
That's not something you want to tell a woman.
Yeah, I just thought about that.
I don't know. I'm probably wrong, but I'm going to go with the eyes.
First thing to look for is your presence and your stature of how you stand in a situation. And if you're some flabby blob, they're not going to be interested. You've got to be something that's put together, stands
That
tall,
explains a lot.
and
Are you
look
making
like your crap's
like
put
up?
together.
Did you just call me a blob?
No, I
You
did
called
not.
me a blob, too. It's
never,
okay.
I never pointed a finger. Okay, my fingers are like pointed like that direction.
I can still get laid, so I'm fine.
But seriously, they really look at how you stand in a situation, how you approach a situation. Are you going to be like the not the badass, but more of the one who doesn't get pushed over? It's your presence in the situation is how they look. There's a lot more to looks to women. That's why when you see these guys with these women that are 3 times as hot as they are, or they're out of their league, you're like, how did this happen? And you realize the guy doesn't even have any money. It's because he knows how to stand up in the situation and not bend over and take it. He stands up to his woman point blank.
Okay, so
But he
don't
doesn't
bend over and
let
take it in
her
the butt.
emotions control him. He controls his and keeps his stuff together and then lets her do whatever because she's a grown adult. She can figure it out. That's the honest truth.
Ladies, if you actually watch this, please give me, Jay Hizzle, some advice. Rick already says he gets laid, so screw Rick.
Did you give me a feature there, Billy Bob, down in the corner?
If you're talking about me, I said yes, criminal record.
Okay. All right. We'll do 2 more here, and that landed on blue. What is the best way to propose marriage? I can tell you what's not the best way, because I've done 2 of these. So the first one not to do is don't go and get a big giant banner saying, "Will you marry me?" and put it on a fucking bridge and have your friends try to hang it up, because that was a horrible fucking idea that I never should have done. And then don't just go, "Hey, my divorce is over. You want to get married?" So, with that being said, probably, in my opinion, the best way to do it would probably do it somewhere on like a vacation, maybe a cruise or something. Do it in public, so they're either embarrassed and have to say yes, they can turn you down later, or, at least you made a spectacle of it so they feel important.
I say it depends on the female. If she's very family oriented, you'd want to do something with her family involved. If she is not family oriented, then you could probably do something even more romantic. It really just depends on the female you're with.
You know what would be cool is to do it at a hockey game, but if she likes that, if she's a hockey fan, that could be cool, and the family could be there too. Whoa! Obviously, you probably want to make sure the answer is going to be yes, which I think most people do when they propose. But yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Otherwise, maybe like write it on a beach or something, or
yes, until the ocean comes up and takes away your message.
In your underwear.
My opinion, do something that you and her will like together because you are asking her to be in your life with you as one, not like as one like person, but as one group together couple. So do something that you're both going to enjoy. A vacation, at your house, in the car, it doesn't really matter. Just somewhere where you're both going to remember it and you're going to be like, that was the perfect time to do it. Only you will know.
And only you can prevent forest fires.
That's what I was thinking.
I will give credit to one of our friends, Brandon Benfield. He proposed by serenading his fiance and proposing.
Oh, I could sing.
Yeah, I was pretty impressed by it. All right, last one.
Hey, girl, you want to marry me?
And landed on purple. What could someone do to make you kick them out of your bedroom?
Hard drugs pisses me off every time.
All right, so she's snorting cocaine off your dick, and you just like, nope, gotta go.
Gotta go.
My bed, my room. If you want to stay, you're welcome. If not, get the hell out.
Well, what would they do to make you tell them to get the hell out?
Oh, like try to kill me.
Okay. If you try to kill him, he's going to ask you to please leave the bedroom.
No, I'm not going to ask you to please leave. I'm going to toss your ass out.
Well, you heard it here. He gets a little autoerotic asphyxiation. He ends up getting choked a little too hard. He chucks her across the room out the door.
With the
Damn right.
make sure she goes a little further. Cheat.
That's a good one.
One thing for sure, I ain't leaving my bed. This is my bed. I don't care. You can stay or go, but I'm staying in my bed.
It probably took a while to find one that you could actually sleep on and not have your feet dangle over.
King size.
I'm not saying this ever happened to me before,
But he's
But-
not.
but have you ever been in a situation where you're with a girl and she claims she's not on it, or she got on it as you guys are going at it, and then she just bleeds all over the sheets?
Nope.
That's one of those you just gotta stop and you gotta go. Like, now, if I really like the girl, I'll finish, but otherwise, yeah.
Is that really what we just ended on?
Yes, it is.
Wow.
So that was adult loaded questions.
I think we need to do one more just to not leave on that.
No, this is our podcast. That's what would be what we leave.
All right, no. If you want one more, we will give one more. All right, Texas, pick a color since you want one more.
Let's go black.
Pink, blue, or black. We're going black. If a dominatrix came over and you had to oblige, what would be your safe word?
Pickle juice.
What's your safe word? It's being a little too rough.
Hockey.
That's fair. Jazz, you got a safe word?
Hey, babe, do we have a safe word?
Outstanding.
What'd she say?
No.
Oh. So what would it be?
I don't have one.
Predators?
Stop. No, that would make him go harder.
Somebody's going to make up for their lack of effort here lately.
Roll Tide. That's
Tekka.
that's what she'll say, and he'll stop. See?
Don't say
Tekka.
that again. Oh,
Oh, there we go.
you shut up over there. I don't want to hear your 2 cents.
Well, great. Now
You're a
took my
guest
safe
here. I'll
word.
kick you out.
Not yet, anyways.
Now you took my safe word. No, I think the last time I had a safe word, it was pinata.
Oh. Pinata. All right. Well, I still don't know if that was much better, but we did end on it being slightly better.
Pinata!
All right, I'm going to get up for a minute so he can come over here. So
All right, because it is time for your segment, Southern Charm. It never gets old.
I love it. That is probably one of our better intro songs for a
Yeah.
segment.
And Jazz is bringing on a guest. We just don't know who.
Now, supposedly this guest is thrilled to death of the stuff that happened on Wednesday, which was Biden being sworn in as the 46th president of the United States. This person says it was one of the best things to happen to this country. And two of us completely disagree, but you know.
Oh, I thought maybe he was excited on Wednesday because I went to St. Louis. No, not that. Maybe he was excited to see Lady Gaga perform or Garth Brooks.
Well, the problem is I point where the actual camera should be, and it's got me inverted, so it does it the other way, and then I get all confused.
Blame it all on my roots. I showed up in boots, ruined your black tie affair. I like Garth.
The last one to know.
Or maybe the last one to show. Sorry. Maybe he really loved the Bernie Sanders meme. Like he's like, this is the best thing that happened to America. Bernie Sanders.
I feel so sorry for Bernie, even though
all
I
right,
shouldn't.
here you go. Here we go.
Everywhere.
He's sitting down here ready to go. Here we go.
Okay.
Hi, everybody. What are you laughing at?
Oh, hi. What's your name?
My name is Philip. My name is Steve.
Hi, Philip. Steve.
Steve Phillip. I am Socialist Steve.
Oh, hi, Steve Phillip. Welcome to the Poddamn Idiotz Podcast. How do you know Jazz?
Jazz has been the most annoying neighbor that I could possibly come across. He like shoots his guns and acts all manly all the time. It's kind of gross.
Oh, are you married?
Actually, depends on your definition of marriage. I am in an engagement with a fellow human.
Oh,
We gender equality.
I mean, that's better than being engaged to an animal, I guess, like a dog or something. Although they are.
Hey! Don't judge them. They're allowed to love who they want to love.
I mean, I won't. I love dogs too.
I mean, Mr. Biden taking the office of president is the best thing that's ever happened to this country. We can finally be free.
Oh yeah, go ahead and explain to us why that was the best thing.
Well, the first thing I want to say is that patriotism is racism. Okay, it's not cool. Don't do that.
So you're saying
he's already rolled back so many of those mean things the Orange Man had, and it's so refreshing to see it.
Oh, okay.
So if you don't like him, that's tough because he's now your president.
I'm sorry. As in what the liberals said for 4 years, I didn't vote for him. He's not my president.
Yes. Well, guess what? He's my president. He's your president. Tough it up.
Steve Phillips there. Are you drinking the Kool-Aid right now?
I am having a refreshing Starbucks in my renewable cup because we have to save the environment. Climate change is real. Science proves it.
Interesting. You can afford Starbucks. What do you do for a living, Steve Phillips?
I got my degree in gender neutrality studies. So I spent a ton of money on it, and I have a ton of student loan, and it's going to be wiped away by Mr. Biden. I can't wait.
No wonder you like him so much.
I absolutely love him. I can't wait for my additional $1,400 so I can continue my painting career as well.
Oh, you paint like houses?
No. I paint like images that come into my brain. Just beautiful images.
You can
Do you do it with your penis?
We don't define people by their parts, mister. Actually, sorry, person.
That's kind of funny.
No, I am a mister. Thank you.
Okay, good. Okay, I'm safe.
you didn't offend him or anything. How do you feel about Bernie Sanders and the meme that's going around?
That is such a disgrace. Why are we making so much fun of such an awesome human?
But Bernie is embracing it. He is using it to raise money for charity.
He needs to be, because I mean, charities are awesome. You should give all your money to charity. You should give all your. We should be paying reparations to all these black people that have been oppressed for all these years.
I'm not gonna touch that subject.
Well, it's true. We need to be paying it. These
That's
people
okay.
live through so much crap. We need to pay it.
That's okay. Philip Steve doesn't get touched very often either.
Excuse me. Don't make me take you to court.
It's Steve Phillips, by the way.
I'm Steve the Socialist. Socialism is now the new America. Get used to it.
Well, so let's say you make a bunch of money selling all your paintings. You're okay with the government taking it and giving it to people that don't make money because they're too lazy to paint.
Absolutely, because I don't deserve all that money.
No, you didn't work hard on those paintings?
No, I didn't work that hard on them.
Okay.
You didn't work that hard on him. He paints him with his penis. He paints with a flaccid penis.
By God.
Texas, let's treat our guests nicely.
Sorry, Steve Phillip or Philip Steve or whatever the hell.
Socialist Steve.
Socialist Steve. I'm sorry.
I'm so glad that wall is coming down as well.
I don't think it's coming down. I think they're just stopping it.
Oh, just wait. Mr. Biden will take care of that.
Do you have any concerns about people just coming in?
No, love all human. You know, no human is illegal. You see that? No human.
Okay, Socialist Steve, I have a question for you. What are your feelings on the coronavirus pandemic?
Ooh.
That is a terrible and scary virus, and we must all go get the immunization immediately.
Okay, here's my follow-up question to that, and I'm glad you said that. If the border wall does come down, there is no saying who's coming across the border if they're already immune or if they've already been vaccinated or if they're looking to get the vaccination here in America for free. So what are you thinking about the millions and millions of humans coming across the border unvaccinated, spreading more COVID?
They need to come and get the vaccine like everybody else. They deserve it just as much. We shouldn't be oppressing them and we should allow them to get it. Mr. Trump wasn't going to allow that to happen. Freaking racist.
Interesting. They're saying we'll actually get through Corona quicker.
Yes. See?
Okay. Very interesting take.
I have another follow-up question to that, Mr. Socialist Steve. Sorry, I didn't mean to say Mr. I just want to say Socialist Steve, but it just came out. I apologize.
I think it's the beard.
The beard does throw me off. I apologize.
For your reference, I am a transgender person.
What were you? What? Huh.
He was a gorilla before.
Careful with those. Careful how you put that question. I am transgender. Accept me for who I am.
I do. I totally do. What do you do? What are you identifying as? Just so I make sure I don't like.
Yes.
You can identify me as them.
What are your pronouns? He, she, they, them.
Them. You can just classify me as them.
Okay, them. So, sorry, Jay Hizzle threw me off for this laughter. Once the vaccine has been distributed with 2 shots, do you feel like people still need to be wearing masks even though they've already been vaccinated?
I think everybody needs to be wearing a mask no matter what.
So basically, you want us to become China.
Yeah, they're socialists. Hello. I mean, look at their country. They're already over the coronavirus and we're still fighting amongst each other. It's ridiculous.
Are you sure they're socialist country?
I thought they were
Communism,
but...
socialism, anything's better than this crap America's going through right now.
So why
liberty and all that other freedom and all that crap? It's ridiculous.
If you don't like America, why are you here?
Because I'm here to change it.
Oh, okay, that's fair. Are you gonna run for office?
No, I'm too far. I'm too good for that.
How are you gonna change it then?
By voting the people that are changing it now.
Okay.
And then he's going to protest if any... Sorry, I said he again. I apologize, Socialist Steve. They will protest if they don't get their way and burn buildings and cities
I got
to
a
the ground.
fantastic 52-inch TV from that crap up in Wisconsin. It's so awesome. It's so big on my wall. I love it. They should have given it to me in the first place. It was just sitting there rotting away.
That would be considered stealing. I don't think that.
I was writing for human rights. That is perfectly legal. Ask our Vice President, Kamala Harris. She knows what's going on.
Does she? Okay.
She actually told me to ride. Did you not listen?
You're just following directions?
Exactly. Duh. I mean, that's what I do. I just follow what the people above me do. They're there for a reason.
Because you voted them in.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. You have a very interesting take on life, Steve Phillips.
I live so free, it's not even funny. You guys are all so oppressed by the orange man, it's not even funny.
Well, I'm glad you live free. Good. And it's because of that freedom we can both have our own opinions on things and different ideas.
No, you can't. If you disagree
Don't
with
argue
them,
with me. Don't argue with me. I'm
argue or
right.
disagree with them, you're a sexist, racist, misogynistic, fascist,
Quit oppressing me.
fascist, Trump rider. You're one of them if you disagree.
Yeah, he started that whole crap by saying fight like hell. What the hell's wrong with him? Fight like hell? Really? Come on. He's indicting more riots and more crap. I mean, Mr. Obama didn't even do that.
No.
Mr. Obama had all kinds of equality and calmness. Why are we still? I mean, come on. Well, now Mr. Biden's going to produce that again.
Wow.
I'm so glad he shut down that Keystone Pipeline too, because it was horrible, killing all those caribou. Come on.
Wow, all right. This has been quite a Southern Charm segment. So, them,
No, I'm not. No, I'm not getting off. I'm not done yet. Go away.
them, Steve. What do you have any closing remarks you'd like to leave the people?
Yes, when I first said, any type of patriotism is racism, and all women are created equal, and we should treat them that way, and Black Lives Matter.
Did you say all what are created equal?
All women are created like equal to those misogynistic men.
I'm sorry, I thought you didn't want us to gender assign
I
anybody.
agree with that statement.
Hey, don't argue with me. I'm right. Even though my logic doesn't make
right.
sense, I'm right.
I wasn't arguing. I was just saying you're over there genderizing women.
I'm done with this. I'm done. You guys are ridiculous.
Go to your safe space,
All
you
these
little snowflake.
stupid facts. I'm out of here.
All right. Thank you for joining us.
Wakanda forever.
Now, I would like to go back to what I said last week on the Southern Charm when I said that business people bought off the politicians. If you look at things going on nowadays, the sad thing is it isn't even American business people who have bought off politicians. It's the Middle Eastern and Chinese that have bought our Democratic politicians. So we're pretty screwed. And Bernie Sanders is an awesome meme.
Yeah, that is pretty awesome meme. I'm not concerned. We're going to be fine, just like we always are. I'm hoping someday we'll have a candidate that enough people like that they'll get like 70% of the vote and everyone will be happy instead of this split in half crap. But will probably be, things will change back and forth for a while. We'll see what happens. But
I don't know. With Scuba Steve there, we're all doomed.
For the record, there, the viewings of Socialist Steve do not reflect those here at the Poddamn Idiotz Podcast. But if you need to send your hate mail, please send it to the Poddamn Idiotz Podcast at outlook.com.
all right, go for it.
Or you can send it on Twitter at the Poddamn Idiots P1.
Sure.
Just make sure you use the hashtag Southern Charm, hashtag socialism. Nothing against anything, anyone, anybody. Oh, I think I know what's next.
Sorry, guys. I didn't realize he would get that crazy.
I like this little bow in his beard. That was fantastic.
5.
All right. And Jazz is back in time for the top 5. Jazz, your neighbor was a pretty interesting guy.
Yeah, I had to get out of the room. He was driving me nuts. I'm going to have to make sure he doesn't come back. I figured he'd be a lot more open to listening, but it's the left. What do you expect?
Oh, if you're ordering pizza for him, you might want to order like a vegan, gluten-free option.
Oh, he's not getting any food in my house. I've already told him to get the crap out because he's crazy. I don't give a crap now. The guy was born a male for forever, and then he changed. I don't know what the crap's going on over there. I don't pay attention.
I thought he was born a gorilla. He's very hairy.
He's got some problems. Don't listen to him. He's crazy.
I got problems.
Like I said, I told him I'd give him a way to try to reason with some people, and he decided to take it too far. So that's typical left, right?
Hi.
Hey, Locke.
I gotta ask you,
Okay.
what do you guys mean? I have Phil Nar Island or buy more money?
I like more money's out good.
Money sounds good.
You get me? Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't give you all mine. I thought you were offering to give us some.
You get me? Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you happy now? All right. All right. And there was a run-in from Locke, but now it's time for the top 5. And you know what top 5 we did this week?
Da-na-na-na-na.
It's our top 5 favorite songs
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
from the 4 of us.
Da-na-na-na-na-na. Wow.
I think we know what Jay Hizzles is.
No, it's not that one, but
$5. It's something by Aerosmith.
Probably.
all right, let's go
as
down
usual.
to Texas.
All right. Well, my top 5 changes quite frequently, but I do have some honorable mentions. Low Places by Garth Brooks. You know, Friends in Low Places. We were singing that a little bit ago. I Like It, I Love It by Tim McGraw. Was always my favorite growing up. Hurt by Johnny Cash.
Oh, Mr. Johnny Cash.
So I don't really have these in any order because I like them all. So I know it's sad. It was my idea and I don't even have them in order. So I'll go with the Poddamn Idiotz Podcast theme sung by the Poddamn Idiotz Podcast idiots.
Except for me.
Oh, boy.
We'll get you in there.
Yeah, we'll get you in there eventually. Judas by Fozzy.
That's a
Good one.
Nightmare by Avenged Sevenfold.
Nightmare comes to life.
Breathe Again by Pop Evil. World War Me by Five Finger Death Punch, I believe. No, that
No,
I
it's Theory of a
apologize.
Dead Man.
I apologize. That was Theory of a Dead Man. I had it written wrong. Wow, bad Josh. And Elevate by Papa Roach.
I want to elevate. I've never had someone tell me one of the songs that I sing is one of their favorite songs in the world.
Like I said, mine changed frequently. I get tired of hearing the same crap over and over again, so I find different songs on like Octane or Shuffle on my Spotify. So I'm sure if we do this again in 6 months, it'll change completely.
Jazz, what about you?
I actually have a lot of honorable mentions, so bear with me for a minute. 1, 2, I got 5 or 6 of them. Copperhead Road, that is one of my good songs. I like Mr. Johnny Cash, Ring of Fire, and Johnny Cash's Folsom Prison. I got one by Zach Brown Band, Island Song. I absolutely love that one. And then I've got 2 by Toby Keith, Red Solo Cup. Freddie Mac Can Kiss My Ass. That rings some bells back in the day for me, especially them putting my family through the hell they put us through with the house. And then Courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue by Toby Keith. And then one of my, it's an honorable mention, but it should be towards the top, but it just depends. I mean, it's always towards the top. It's always number one, is the Star Spangled Banner, as always always number one song. Come on. So top 5, I got 6. I got 6. 6 is Knee Deep with Zach Brown Band and Jimmy Buffett. I got Rebirth of America by Jeremy Harrell. Any of Jeremy Harrell's stuff is fantastic. It actually tells a lot of truths that are happening in this country. So I love his stuff. He's only got 5 or 6 songs. And then you got Stevie Ray Vaughan at number 4 at Scuttlebutton. That is a great song. And then you've got Mr. Ted Nugent at number 3 with Stranglehold. And then at number 2 is anytime you go on vacation into the islands or Florida is Margaritaville. And
Wasting away again in Margaritaville.
Yep. And then my number 1 song is Stricken by Disturbed. That right there, it gets me going every time.
Every time. Okay. Rick, what about you?
Oh man, this was really hard for me because there's just so many songs that I listen to. Like, if you actually look at my Amazon Music playlist, I got like over 4,000 songs on there. So it was really hard for me to choose. Like, I can't even just name songs for like honorable mentions because I listen to Fall Out Boy, Panic at the Disco, Papa Roach, Pop Evil, Eva Under Fire. I mean, there's just so many, but we'll go with my top 5 here. Number 5, I got Lips of an Angel by Hinder.
That's a good one.
It's a good one.
Number 4, I'm Bad by LL Cool J. Number 3, Far Away by Nickelback. Number 2, Jack Sparrow by the Lonely Island Boys.
That is a good one.
And number 1, Tarzan Boy by Baltimora. Because that's been stuck in my head for the last 3 weeks.
Nice.
That's my top 5.
All right, let's see. I have the same problem as everyone else. I can't. I mean, I don't even. I have so many other ones I could put. I'll just put a few honorable mentions, and I think the top 5 definitely maybe 2 or 3 are exchangeable. The top 2 though are pretty solid. So, but I like Shine Down, Enemies, Get Up, Black Hawk, one of my favorite country bands. They got a song called "That's Just About Right," and it's a really good song. Bon Jovi, "It's My Life." This is Now or Never. Guns N' Roses, there's a song called Coma that's really good, and Locomotive. Motley Crue, Same Old Situation, Home Sweet Home. Aerosmith, pretty much every song, but Sweet Emotion, Walk This Way, and Blind Man come to mind. But all right, number 5, Scars by Papa Roach.
I was gonna put that one in there.
It's a good one. That's a really good song. Number 4 is Don't Go Away Mad. This is a Motley Crue song. Probably my favorite Motley Crue song. Number 3, there's a song called Patience by Guns N' Roses. And then my top 2 are pretty solid here. Number 2, November Rain by Guns N' Roses. And my number 1 favorite song.
Wait. I'm going to call it. It's by Aerosmith. Keep going.
All right.
All right.
It is Aerosmith.
There's
I live
one.
my life by this. At least
Dream
I feel
on.
Yep.
Dream on.
I was dreaming.
I called Aerosmith before we even started the top 5.
Yeah, you did.
Yep, Dream On.
Is that your reusable cup?
For the record, he was drinking tequila.
Dream On.
I'm not wasting it.
Dream On.
He bought damn good tequila too. He must have stole that.
Oh.
Starbucks my ass.
That's why they're freaking crazy.
Real quick, since it popped up in my news feed. Breaking news, Stafford Lions expected to part ways. Detroit will begin listening to trade offers for Matthew Stafford in mutually agreed upon arrangement.
Wow.
I'm sad and happy at the same time. Sad because I love Matthew Stafford, but happy because I want him to win a Super Bowl, and that will not happen with the Lions during his good years. So I hope he goes somewhere to a team that actually, like the Saints, because I think Drew Brees is going to retire.
Well, you seen Drew Brees. He actually told Cam Newton this was his team. Not Cam Newton, crap. Who was it on the sideline? He told him this is your team. Was it Cam?
Winston?
Yeah, Winston. There you go. You could see him mouthing, "This is your team now."
Well, the Colts need a quarterback. He could go to the Colts.
Yeah.
Mentioning that, he said something kind of funny, Mister.
The Colts have starting running backs. Maybe they'll get rid of one.
He says, "It's time for me to retire football and start my family." How many kids this guy has?
9.
Yeah.
Philip Rivers?
Yes.
And all from the same woman.
I think it means like he wants to spend more time with his kids.
I think that's right. I think that I'm harassing him because
that's why I don't know if he made it official yet, but it's going to happen. And one of my favorite players,
he did.
Jimmy Howard, is retiring. He got offered a chance to go play with Edmonton Oilers, but he's just loves being with his kids and coaching. And he says, "Nope, I'm good. Staying in Detroit, retiring a Red Wing."
That's crazy because I remember when he was first starting out as a Red Wing.
16 years ago.
Yeah, I know. It feels like yesterday.
I was in high school.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, that one was a little bit of a tearjerker, but I'm happy for Jimmy, and I'm glad he retires a Red Wing. That means my jersey is still valid. It's just a Red Wing great, just like my Zetterberg jersey.
Yeah, that's me and my Fedorov jersey. I feel kind of crazy wearing it because since he was traded to a different team before he retired.
Yep, but he's still when you think of Sergei Fedorov, you think of him as a Red Wing.
Red Wing, yep.
You don't think of him as an Anaheim Duck or
no
Washington Capitals.
That's okay. I got a Nyquist jersey in my closet that was a Red Wing, and now he's a Blue Jacket.
Yeah, I wore my Nyquist jersey the other day though. It's still a sweet jersey. I like Gustav Nyquist. He's awesome.
And by the way, the obvious choice for captain for you guys was pretty obvious.
Oh yeah, I'm happy with it. So
he's a franchise player. He's not going anywhere.
No, in a few years, the Red Wings will be pretty good, and in like 5 to 7 years, I think they're gonna be great. So,
I would like to add one more song to my honorable mentions.
All right,
the Scoop There It Is song. Scoop There It Is from Geico.
I thought you were gonna say Hey Hey Hockey Town. Hey,
Nope.
Hey, Hockey
The Geico Scoop commercial because it just came on the TV right before I said that.
By the way, I know I said Lonely Island Boys, but I also forgot that also includes Michael Bolton. That's the most important part of the song is Michael Bolton. Love me some Michael Bolton. But anyways, those are our top 5.
And guys, just thinking of the next segment just makes me so angry.
I'm angry. Right. And it's time to tell somebody to bite me.
Bite me.
Bite me.
Bite me.
Bite me.
Bite me.
And now it's time for Bite Me, featuring the Jazz, Jay Hizzle, Ric Spade, and Texas, plus Guzzlebird.
All right, so it's that time of the show again to let out some anger. I will let the person who was not here last week go first. So, Jazz, what you got?
Socialist Steve, you and your ways. If you believe anybody believes that what Socialist Steve has to believe, you can bite me. And anybody who enjoys Joe Biden as the president can bite me.
Well, that was short and sweet.
Yeah, because they can bite me. You're
Jay
ruining
Hizzle.
this country.
Jay Hizzle, let's hear about whatever sissified problem you have that's not really that bad.
This was something serious, guys. No, this was serious, though. It was very aggravating. This just happened right before the show, actually. I finally am home. I feel like I haven't been home in forever, but, I'm actually starting to work on a project because I got to get my room clean and get my computer set up and my iRacing stuff ready.
Yes, I forgot about that.
So I start putting together the iRacing stand. I'm looking at the directions. I got, the bolts and stuff. And then I'm like, okay, where's the nuts I'm supposed to screw this stuff together with? I can't find them anywhere. Guess what? They didn't send all the hardware. And I'm like, son of a gun. Now I went down and made a mess in my tool area and found some stuff and I made it work, but I got to tell you, it was aggravating. What should have been like a 10-minute project took like an hour. And it just makes me so mad when you purchase something, you're all excited, you get it, you open up the box, you start putting it together, and all the pieces aren't there. That's just a bunch of crap. It delays you in your projects. What if I actually had to? I did ask the person, I sent something, said, hey, send me the hardware. What if this delayed my whole thing? This could be serious. Luckily, it's not a life or death situation, but I got to tell you, it makes me aggravated when I have to buy something, spend my hard-earned money, I get it, and it's not even all there. So those people that ship products and don't ship the whole entire product, they can bite me.
I think we're gonna change. I think we're gonna change the name of this to First World Problems with Jay Hizzle.
Hey, you would be pissed too.
I'm gonna mix things up a little bit, and instead of letting Rick go first, hey Guzzlebird, what you got?
This goes out to the Jazz and Billy Bob, that fucking redneck bastard. Thinking they could go around going snipe hunting, and then I can't find my cousin Eduardo, and I gotta put him on a damn milk carton, only to find. Yeah, I see him down there, damn it! What kind of bullshit is this? I thought we were friends, and you take out one of my family. Ah, Eduardo! Why? Why would you do this to me, Jazz? Jazz and Billy Bob, you sons of bitches! You can bite me!
Oh, I was waiting for that.
Bastard!
Okay, Rick, what you got?
I don't think I can top that. You know what really pisses me off? You guys ever have like a streaming app and you're trying to watch a show and you're binge watching it, and then all of a sudden it just kind of stops in the middle of it, and like fucking it looks like it's trying to load, and then it's like, oh, it cannot play video, please retry, and then you hit that button like 7 or 8 fucking times and it's still not working. So then you exit the app and you try to start it over just for it to restart the fucking episode. You got to remember where the fuck you were at. Well, that's what happened to me this week. That's what happened to me today before starting the show, trying to watch fucking Attack on Titan on the Funimation app, only for it to restart several times. I'm like, I don't remember where the fuck I was. And I had to fast forward to figure it out, because I sure as hell wasn't watching the show again for another 15 minutes on the same episode. So, Funimation app, fix your shit. You can bite me.
I totally agree with that. When that happens, it pisses me off too. Or when you're watching a sports show in the game, something's about to happen, and he's on a breakaway. And loading.
Buffering.
Oh, he's scared. And then they're like celebrating or something. You missed it. Ah. You're right. You're right, Texas. This show is first world problems.
So I'm going to continue on the first world problem issue. So Wednesday and Thursday took me way longer to get home than it should because of accidents on the highway, shutting down the highway because of like vehicle fires. And I think yesterday was actually construction. But when you're like, you know what, I've got ways around this. I know where I'm going. I can take this road, go that road, take a back road home. And then there's about, I don't know, 600 people that have the same damn idea as you, and it takes you 2 hours to get home when it only should take you 45 minutes. That crap can bite me. First world problems with 4 white guys.
I got problems. Do
you know what that leads into?
Oh, crap.
It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Ric's segment.
I gotta see where the jet's at. if
Biden grounded it. He's not going to let it fly. Too much.
He shoved it out in the garage with the servicemen that paid to protect him. Bastard.
Did you hear it?
There it goes.
Huh. It's Ric's segment.
Hey, it said Trump on the side.
Huh. Trump Force One. Take it away, Ric.
Huh. I did not advertise that on the plane. Alright, so I was trying to think of something to do for this segment because, to be honest with you, I didn't really have shit. That was the part I forgot to do this week. What in the hell is that child doing? Turn that shit off. He's over here watching the fucking episodes of the podcast while I'm trying to do the podcast.
Eduardo!
Man, he was tasty.
Man, Guzzlebird's gonna fuck you up. Anyways,
Ladies and gentlemen, coming in March, Guzzlebird versus Jazz. No
Like-
holds bar.
that could be a thing.
I got a rock for him too.
Let's talk a little bit about my childhood. So, during my childhood, I used to like to play RPGs, and I used to hang out with my cousin Mike and my cousin Billy all the time. And we used to play Final Fantasy VI, which was Final Fantasy III for the Super Nintendo. And one of the things that we liked to do is we used to like to pick a character, and we would say the dialogue as that character. Maybe that's kind of where I got my personality from. But I remember one time we were playing the game. It was me and my cousin Mike, and we were at this really important part where there was a dinner and stuff going on, and they were doing this whole peace dinner, and they were supposed to try to convince some of the soldiers to come around and join the group coalition that they were supposed to be doing. And my dad had this guy over putting in a sliding glass door, and he had his two kids with him. And I'm sitting there trying to listen, and they're just being loud and annoying as fuck. And I sat there, and I'm like, will you guys shut the hell up? Mind you, I'm 8 at this time, but I told them to shut the hell up. And they just kept on going. So what did I do? I took the biggest one, and I knocked his fucking ass down. And I grabbed him by the legs, and I put him in the fucking sharpshooter. And I sat on his back, and I cranked back, and the littlest one was like, get off my brother! And my cousin Mike's going, you need to get off him. I said, no, you won't shut up! And then the other one kept on trying to pull me off him, so then I knocked his ass down, and I put him in the sharpshooter, and he started crying, and then they went to their dad, and my dad comes up to me, and he goes, did you really put them in the sharpshooter? I said, yeah. They wouldn't shut the fuck up. Then he high-fived me and said, don't tell anyone I said that. I was like, okay. So, don't do it again. Okay. So, yeah. If you didn't know, I had a very lenient childhood. But yeah.
Yeah, we know.
That was a story from my childhood, and that's Ric's segment.
All right. Ric segment. Good story. I was good to hear stories.
Yeah, I want to point out, though, coming in a few weeks, I'm going to be starting a new Ric segment with a new intro song and everything, and we're going to call it Story Time with the Idiots.
With different stories.
Something like that.
So we won't hear the same stories every week?
Let's just say Jazz has seen what I have planned, and he thinks that we might get kicked off the air, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
All right.
We might need to put out a little bit of just never mind. I'll wait.
All right. Well, that was another Ric segment, and now we go into some tweets of the week.
Wait.
Oh, good old tweeter. Guys, I have a friend who tried to take a selfie in the shower, but the image was too blurry. He has selfie steam issues. Get it? Steam. Selfie. Her. I'm leaving. I'm sick of you wearing a different t-shirt every half an hour. Me. Wait. I can change. Get it? Yeah, anyway. I figured out why Teslas are so expensive. It's because they charge a lot. Oh, man. Some people always need their opinions validated. Am I right? Get it? Am I right? Anyway. What do you call a paper airplane that doesn't fly? Stationary. I can't take my dog to the park because the ducks keep biting him. I guess that's what I get for buying a purebred dog. I think that one's pretty funny too.
I don't think he can read that because he's looking at stuff, but Jazz says no Biden tweets.
Oh, no?
He's not my president. I don't listen to him. He's not my president.
You know what my wife said? My wife said, you need to do more chores around the house. Me? Can we change the subject? My wife, okay, more chores around the house need to be done by you.
I have a dad joke.
Well, what is it? Go for it.
Cop, you were going fast. Me, I was trying to keep up with traffic. Cop, there isn't any. Me, I know. That's how far behind I am.
Nice.
I've got one.
All right, go for it.
So this family of 3 tomatoes are walking down the sidewalk, and the baby keeps lagging behind and won't catch up. Finally, the dad turns around and stomps and says, "Catch up."
Nice. All right. Last but not least,
Okay,
my wife told me I've grown as a person. Her actual words were, "You've gotten fat," but I know what she meant.
Okay, then he threw me ahead.
All right, let's move on to a classic Trump tweet.
That's better.
Classic Trump tweet. Sorry, losers and haters, but my IQ is one of the highest. You all know it. Please don't feel so stupid or insecure. It's not your fault. That is a classic Trump tweet.
What?
Let's see, does Arnold have anything else going on these days? Bum, 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 bum. Oh, he was at Dodger Stadium, I think. He says, "Thanks for checking in at Dodger Stadium. What a crazy surprise." Oh, I think he might have gone there to get vaccinated, potentially. I'm not sure. But, good times.
Do you have that one Clinton tweet that Rick wants you to read in the Clinton voice?
Yeah.
I don't think so, do I?
Hello.
That might be next episode.
I can't believe you don't have it, but that's all right.
I should have it?
Yeah, I sent it to you.
Oh,
You sent it in the group chat.
I'm never going to find it.
I was asleep during Benghazi. That's the tweet.
I was asleep during Benghazi. I haven't even practiced the Clinton voice, but let's see here.
Do you need me to find it for you?
I got it.
Are you going to re-put it in the chat?
Yeah.
That'd be a good idea. Okay.
Hello.
I see one of Darth Vader. It says, "Smell my finger. It's been in the dark side."
Yes, I shared that one.
I did not have sex with that woman.
What?
There, I'll just send it to you, Justin.
Bum, 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 bam. So apparently this is a Bill Clinton thing. Ooh, I've been sent to it. It says, when Missy Elliott said, "Put your thing down, flip it, and reverse it," she was talking about switching your dick and balls around so your balls are over your dick.
Okay, he's king.
I saw this somewhere, actually. I didn't realize that was the one.
Glitching.
Wait, Bill Clinton
Oh, in
really
the
said
group
this?
chat.
The game is glitching.
Wait, is this legit? No, it can't be legit. Maybe it's legit. I don't know. I don't know what's happening anymore in this world. But I do know one thing. Those were the tweets of the week.
Glitching.
Bum 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 bum
Bum, 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 bum.
bum bum bum
Bum.
Guzzlebird, Guzzlebird, what is the word?
All right, well, first I got a couple jokes.
Okay.
You gotta hand it to blind prostitutes. Let you think about that for a minute. You gotta hand it to blind prostitutes.
Oh, because they can't see.
There you go.
I get it.
Hand their dick to them. All right. These ones are probably gonna get me kicked off the air, but that's all right. Why can't Jesus eat M&Ms?
Why can't he?
They keep falling out of his hands.
Oh my gosh. No.
What do you call a nun in a wheelchair?
I'm afraid to ask what.
Virgin Mobile.
I get it. 'Cause nuns are
That
virgins.
one's good. I'll give you that one. That one's good.
Wow.
I'm going to hell. It's okay. All right, first let's go to my buddy El Snow. Just got beamed. El Snow.
Do you think you'll join Eduardo?
Woods?
I'm gonna fuck you up, you bearded bastard.
Remember, March. Guzzlebird versus Jazz.
I got one question. Hat or scarf?
Hat.
Scarf.
Scarf so I can choke him with you, you fuck.
And
All right, El Snow. Jessica beamed at me with pride and said, "Wow, I never thought Evan would go so far." I said, "This catapult is amazing. Go get Kyle." All right, now to the tweets. All right, Jurassic Park finally updated their shit.
Good.
Took them forever.
It's frightening. Dark.
Mr. Tucker.
All right, one of the dinosaurs just laid an egg, I think. Is that right? I don't know. Do dinosaurs lay eggs?
Yes.
I didn't know if they just come out of the vagina or how that works.
No, they lay eggs.
They lay eggs.
Dinosaur vagina. All right, moving on. In an effort to stay relevant, we are making a big gorilla to fight one of the dinosaurs. I like it. King Kong versus T-Rex.
King Kong versus Godzilla comes out later this year.
Yes, it does.
I'm excited for that. King Kong's getting his ass beat. I think Godzilla might be one of my cousins. All right. I don't know what to do with the dinosaur or the
I wouldn't have said that too loudly. Next thing you know, Jazz is going to hunt Godzilla.
Good. I hope he crushes your ass.
That sounds like a good idea, actually. Got a nice little spot on the wall for him.
That's an awfully big wall.
Or a nice pair of boots.
What if that's
can I get a pair of those too?
Yeah, that should be enough.
I wonder if that wall will still be there, like, Trump's wall's not going to be. Anyways, I don't know what to do with the dead dinosaur bodies. I was sleepy for the job training, so wasn't fully engaged on what was being covered. Which reminds me, the big one's dead. All right, that's the tweets of the week.
Oh boy. You know what that means.
It's the Urban Dictionary definition of the week. Take it away, Texas.
Mr. Hizzle.
Yeah.
Can you tell me what a dirty kazoo is?
Oh, dirty kazoo. A kazoo sounds like some kind of instrument you play. Something you blow in, probably. Yeah, isn't a kazoo like
I was gonna say, you don't know what a kazoo is?
I don't know what a kazoo is. It sounds really familiar. I'm not gonna look it up. It's cheating.
It's like that little plastic thing.
Oh, see, I knew it. I knew it was something that you played. Oh, but this is Urban Dictionary.
Did you say dirty kazoo?
Yes.
I know.
Oh,
Just
no.
instead of blowing it with your mouth and going, you stick it in your butt, and then you fart, and it goes. When you take it out, if you didn't wipe, it's probably dirty, and that's a dirty kazoo.
You know what? That's actually better than the definition that was on there.
Poddamn.
The definition on Urban Dictionary is when a stripper places her head between your legs and hums on your private parts through your clothes. But I like your definition a lot better.
A lot better, yes.
I wonder if Captain B's tried that. Because he farts a lot.
Yeah, but I don't know if he wants to stick a kazoo up his butt.
Nothing's going up there. Exit only.
Wow. All right. Well, we can't have just one, though, right?
It's the bonus Urban Dictionary definition of the week. Take it away, Texas.
Before I say this one, I would like to apologize ahead of time because this one is pretty bad. But remember, the Urban Dictionary and bonus Urban Dictionary definition of the week is brought to you by Dirty Rib Job Grill Seasoning. You can get it in the original Dirty Rib Job, the spicy Dirty Sanchez, or for the upcoming Lint, the Fish Grill Seasoning. You can get it on Etsy.com. However the heck Rick says to spell it, just type in Dirty Rib, R-I-B, job in the search bar.
And the fish one is the dirty trouser trout?
Yes, the Dirty Trouser Trout.
That's ETSY.com.
That's where Rick gets all of his dirty panties.
I like the parking lot panties.
What do you got for us?
So, again, I'd like to apologize. Can anyone tell me what a dirty wizard is?
A dirty wizard.
A wizard has probably a wizard that makes magical stuff come out of your butt.
Oh, I was thinking that the wizard does do butt play. Probably he does something with his wand. He puts it up places it shouldn't go and goes abracadabra.
Rick?
Hang on 1 second. I'm typing in the definition for dirty kazoo. And submit. And submit.
He's adding it. Good job.
Okay. You said dirty wizard?
Yep.
Okay. So this is when two people sexually roleplay Harry Potter, and they take their wand and, they stick it up their ass and they're like Spectre Patronus or Hocus de Pocus or whatever fucking Harry Potter words they say that ends in onus. Stick it in my onus, my anus, onus, Patronus, vajonis. And then you pull the wand out and it gets a little shit on it, and then you make them lick it because I was trying to think of something dirtier than everything else. Dirty wizard.
That's everybody, right?
Oh, we've all done it.
Sadly, Rick is the absolute closest. A dirty wizard is the act of a male having anal sex with a female while she is taking a crap. He then pulls his dick out and slaps her in the face with his dick while yelling Flippendendo, Expelliarmus, or any other incantation mentioned in the Harry Potter series.
Wow, everything's so messed up.
See, the fact he mentioned Harry Potter, the wand, the charm, and then yeah.
That was the only thing I could think of from wizards. It was either that or I was going to have to go Merlin, and I was like, no.
Dear God. Really? Oh.
Wow.
Lickus my dickus. Well, it's got some shit that's on us.
Nope.
Moving on.
I guess as always, we've taken you low, very low today, but now it's time to get high. Guys, life is 10% what happens to us and 90% how we react to it. Dennis Kimbrough said that. I think he's a very wise man. Also, you got to remember, we need to stop worrying about the things we can't control and worry about the things we can control. I know, especially these days, everyone just complains about everything that they can't control, and that's what they worry about and obsess about it. But hey, you can't control that stuff, so don't worry about it.
Control your emotions. Control yourself.
Control what you can control. All right? And last but not least, be not afraid of life. Believe that life is worth living, and your belief will help create the fact. William James said that. And with that, I leave you with the words of wisdom of the jazz.
I've got two this week. The first one, three. First one is, please be 18. Ricky Bobby. And the next one is, if you ain't first, you're last. Ricky Bobby. And the last one is more of just advice. Look out for rocks.
I thought you were going to be like, my last one was, if you don't chew Big Red, then you.
No, just look out for rocks. They come flying from unexpected places.
It's very true. And I think that means that Texas
Okay.
is
Some people need to be told that they are worthy, that they are loved, not because nobody ever told them before, but because someone told them they weren't. And the next one. Last year made me realize I have to appreciate and love the things I have. Let go of the people who are toxic for my existence, and hold on to the people who appreciate me despite my imperfections. And sadly, that's the three other idiots here, and be slow. So, and my last one. I may not be much to look at, but I fuck like the government.
Yes.
nice. All right, Ric Spade, take us home.
All right.
Is that
You gotta
hard?
buy me. You gotta buy me drinks first.
Is that hard and slow? Over time.
Where floats your boat there? All right. So I only got two here. First one, be kind, rewind.
Hey, everybody, rewind those DVDs. Don't forget, and Blu-rays.
So for the kids who don't get that reference, before there were DVDs or streaming services, we had these things called video cassettes, and it was about that big, and you had to put it in something called a VCR. Now, what we would do is we'd go to like Blockbuster and we'd rent these movies, and we put them in the VCR and play them. But once you were done, you had to rewind the tape all the way to the beginning to be kind.
Or sometimes you would get a fee. But nowadays, you can still do that with streaming services. Could you imagine you're in the middle of watching a movie, or you're thinking of watching a movie, and then you go to start it, and it's in the middle of the movie because your kid decided to watch the movie before you, and you didn't realize it when you hit the movie?
So be sure to rewind your stuff, ladies and gentlemen.
Be kind, rewind.
Exactly. Even streaming services require it.
All right.
I want you to eat.
All right, and finally, let's look at people's perspectives nowadays. I mean, they might be going through some rough stuff, and you might just sit there and be mad about it. But look at things through their perspective. You might not realize what they're going through, and then once you see it from their perspective, you might see it in a whole different way. So that's all I got for this week. So. So, you're not going to believe this, but in the middle of recording, Jay Hizzle's mom decided that she was going to do some vacuuming, and apparently he has dial-up internet, and she unplugged it. Like, I didn't even know that people still used AOL. Well, I guess that explains all those free trial discs that were on his coffee table. So yeah, we abruptly ended the show. So with that being said, thank you for joining us here at the Poddamn Idiotz Podcast. You can find us on our YouTube at the Poddamn Idiotz Podcast, where you can see all our videos. And find us on Facebook at the Poddamn Idiotz Podcast. Like and subscribe on our podcast at the Poddamn Idiotz Podcast. We're on Podbean, Stitcher, Google Podcast, Amazon Music, Apple Podcast, Podbean, Vodacast, Spotify. Yeah, all those fucking things. And leave a 5-star review, because that's important. And then if you want to talk to us, you can use our Twitters at Poddamn Ric Spade, Poddamn Texas, Poddamn Idiotz P1, or email us at the Poddamn Idiotz Podcast at Outlook.com. And tell your friends, your family, your loved ones, the people you hate, your cashiers, your gas station attendants, your strippers, your blind prostitutes, because you got to hand it to them. Nurses, doctors, officers, firefighters,
garbage workers, mail people, and anyone else you can think of to check out the Poddamn Idiotz Podcast. Yeah! Na 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 na. La 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 la. Na 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 na. Na 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 na.
I'm Jay Hizzle from the Poddamn Idiotz Podcast.
And I'm Ric Spade.
And if you enjoyed this video, please hit the subscribe button to my right.
And maybe you want to see an older episode. See what we've been doing. I'm not sure why you'd start here, but maybe you haven't. Check out the video on the left. Check it out. Poddamn Idiotz Podcast.
Thank you.